The home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston fans just one game before heading back out. Now, here's Paul. Spins. Back to McDaniel. And he gets it to go. McDaniel's got the game going here with the first basket for Minnesota. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Chris Paul, so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Paul outside. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 on the clock. He can't get it to go. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Tatum's shot is off.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points so far.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Holiday. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards. That's good. And it's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Now here's Tatum. No good again that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to Edwards. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Tries the spin move. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Edwards, that's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
All right, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Holiday. Drummond a screen. The tray. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, you look at Holiday, just so smooth and graceful. Doesn't miss a beat rolling to an open shot.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Paul surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the high post.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Has to go Bear. And here is McDaniel. Puts up a deep 3. Out to Edwards. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Now here is Holiday. Shoots it. Porzingis can't hit. 1:46 left to play in the first. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
Celtics trailed by 3. Drummond, a screen. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Screen by McDaniel. And they double up Paul. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's White. Levine wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Austin with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's really good focus by Levine, making sure the concentration was there so the shot goes even as he's bumped.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Come on, fans, let's hear it for Celtics Entertainment.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
9 to the lane. White with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Minnesota in the lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Miller. That shot off the mark. White with the defensive effort. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
For 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Now Levine can't get the reverse flush. On the wing, Brown. It's up a 3. Here's Miller. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Levine.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lets it go from deep. Here's White. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Levine. Here's Cornette. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach. Guys.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Cornette. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
To the inside, and stolen by Miller. To the left wing. It's Brown on the wing. There's the three. They get the rebound. No good. Austin with the ball. There's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
That's one of Levine's pet moves. Has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
Conley feeling it out. Stolen by Levine. White, good. White's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the paint. Here's Miller. It's deflected. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Can you believe it? I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim, and Levine makes it look easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still without a basket. Trying to get something going. Miller, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the 3 ball is good. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
It's stolen by Brown. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Down low. Taken away by Holiday. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Edwards with it. Outside Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Tatum. .50 seconds left here in the second. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's McDaniels. No good with the triple.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
For Boston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it's certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Paul. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, the athleticism of Holiday and his size ensures that even inside, he's an effective scorer.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Celtics out in front, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Outside Tatum. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. The shot misses. Griffin with some nice D. Here's Paul. Here he goes. That one goes in. Paul's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Tatum no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Tatum. Griffin can't get it to go in.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Inside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Paul. Shoots over Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Paul, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now here is Holiday. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Great response from Holiday, marching down and knocking down the 3 of his own.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Spins. With the spin. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Timberwolves trailed by 19. To the inside. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got his second bucket.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Lobs it up for Levine. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Levine. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Conley. From the baseline. The rebound by the Celtics.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with keep a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. And the Timberwolves call time. Outside Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics leading by 21. Pass to Levine. Outside, Jones. Outside, Levine. Driving inside. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Tries the spin move. McDaniels.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
And Levine puts up a deep three. Here's Cornette. Left side, Levine. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Conley grabs the miss.
One made three form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Levine throws it down.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Pass to Reed. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Boston Celtics. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Here's Miller. Craig pulls it in. Celtics leading by 21. Here's Levine. And that one, good. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Off on the layup.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. No good on that one. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. For three, Levine hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 26.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown outside. And Jones pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Miller outside. There's the triple. No good that time.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Edwards. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Outside Tatum. Driving the lane. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup. Tatum's got 19 points.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Edwards looking it over. Ball outside. Spins. Driving to the basket. No good off the spin.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Edwards. And yes, it's good. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons.
Oh!
Anthony Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's Tatum. He takes it in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Screen by Porzingis. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Drummond a screen. And here's Tatum for 3. The offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And so Griffin will bring it up for Minnesota. And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game. Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Fades back, and the shot is long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
He got the, and he got the, so what is the use of my... She wanna put on a jewelry and play with it like she's entitled to it. I ain't done. Go to your room. I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on, they don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in the stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555, 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555, 555. Had to influence the wave. 555, 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555, 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes. I need another exit at the show, cause be lurking when I hit the road. Stupid, y'all gotta deal with the boss. Y'all gotta talk to the ones in control. Stupid, even if I take a loss, I stand on the money so tall I see growth. Stupid, turn on you. Stupid, take your credit, now you're told. Stupid, I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on, they don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in her stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555, 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555, 555. Had to influence the wave. 555, 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555, 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes.
It's my time, now it's my time, now it's my time, now it's my time, now it's my. I done waited years for this here, shed tears for this here, and now it's my year. I ain't giving up, I ain't going back to the old me. Go ahead and show me, ain't nobody out here. My mama told me, don't you waste that gift that God gave. I'm blessed, you can tell that I'm God made. I'm confident, I let my actions speak louder than my words, boy. Forget what you heard, boy. You got some nerves, boy. Cause I'm with all that pressure, the static, so call it what you want it. You know I ain't playing around, you know ain't no way around me. Once you dive in here first, you either swim or drown. I'm the golden child, gotta get it right now. Yeah, yeah. I work, I grind for it. Now it's my time, now it's my time, now it's my time, now it's my time, now it's my. This that, when I go home, give it your all, boy. Put my city on the map, I'm going hard, boy. This that, I came too far just to give it up. I came too far just to give it up. Trying to find my way, but I keep going back. Learning from mistakes, but I keep learning that lifestyle ain't good for me. This jewelry don't mean nothing to me. This child's playing, I'm a man. It's time for you to understand exactly who I am. I done came to the top. I come from the bottom. And ain't nobody stopping me but me. And they know I ain't inside the team. And they know I ain't inside the team. It's only you and I. What are the odds of me? Looking through the... What are the odds of me? Look at the God in me. Look at my eyes. You can see the pain. I've been through the rain. I got nothing to gain. You know this, boy. Yeah, yeah. I work, I grind for it. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my. This that. When I go home, give it your all, boy. Put my city on the map. I'm going hard, boy. This that. I came too far just to give it up. I came too far just to give it up.
Cuidado con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, Le pensé, you know, esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y se está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Grabamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. L.A.L.B, mami, a.k.a. los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que estuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Si un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Qué más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Que puedo con el Linton Mike. LBS, you know. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y se está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
Gotta do more, gotta be more, 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 gotta do more, gotta be more.
My crew in the building, they tryna make a scene. We see a group of girls, we tryna make them scream. My haters talking about me, they probably tryna scheme. I'm sleeping in a lie, cause I've been trying to dream. I've been hard at work, it's been a lot of work. It's been a little pain, it's been a little hurt. But at the end of the day, yo, it's all worth it. Cause my money getting taller than a tall person. If you got a dream, you believe, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. If you tryna put on for your team, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. Got a couple tricks up your sleeve, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. When it comes crunch time, yo, you better go for it. Better go for it, yo, you better go for it. The past is the past and the future isn't clear. I be talking to Confucius, the confusion isn't clear. Are we here for a minute? Are we here for a year? Why do most people believe in the things that they fear? I was raised thinking love was the way of the world, till I had my heart broken by a girl. But I still be good, cause she probably gave referrals, and she probably remember how I made her. Love is a gamble. Love is a trip. It's gonna knock you down, but it's not gonna knock you out. And I'm still on my. Yeah, you know what that's about. Gotta keep my ears open. Gotta keep a closed mouth. Wisdom speaks and arrogance listens and I spread love, but you need beef, man. I don't wanna preach, but yo, I gotta teach them. If you got a dream, dude, you gotta believe, man. If you got a dream, you believe, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. If you tryna put on for your team, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. Got a couple tricks up your sleeve, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. When it comes crunch time, yo, you better go for it. Better go for it, yo, you better go for it.
We not gon' stop, we don't give up. We live on top, we gotta admit. We not gon' stop, we don't give up. We live on top, cause we self-made. We not gon' stop, we don't give up. We live on top, cause we self-made. We not gon' stop, we don't give up. We live on top, cause we self-made. Go for, go for. Go for, go for. We not gonna stop, stop, stop.
Told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't no more. Yeah, I ain't full of myself, I'm impactful. I'm in a two-door beam, I'm topping up fuel. Would you think that I'm gas for? Drop the top, cause they wanna see me rise and fall. I can see through the eye of the needle. What you mean keep your eye on the ball? I'm different. She wanted a Birkin, I gave her the Chloe, I'm Tristan. But you can't cheat the game. I wanna be free, but I need them chains.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 with truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that can ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified. Yeah, too certified. Sitting back watching the numerals rise. Wrist and neck on jewelry heights. Cause I had some game I knew and applied. Just show me the money and skip the advice. They ain't wanna see a young survive. The fact that I did was the biggest surprise. Back against the ropes, and I still ain't fold. High profile, but the kid lay low. I'm praying for the hood, they bros. She let me, I dealt with envy and I dealt with jealousy. Play with your, don't play with my legacy. I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that can ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified.
Yeah, I'm too certified. London boy in a German ride. AV, I'm in LA tonight. American dream, I'm sleeping tight. It was economy seats on flights. Now it's just business class. Kicking my feet up, thinking my times. And man got kicked out my business class. Yeah, if only you knew what I did for the dogs. Only so many came from a place of the. Had to shoot my shot, and I aim for the stars above. Yeah, now look, I'm in a rave, and I'm amazed at the stars above.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that can ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified.
Stop playing with them, Riot.
Like she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't not nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was I'd hate me a lot. Like she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her mood. Saying they love me but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini wrong when I hop at the truck. Pretty like Lauren with a yup. Pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her mood.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling. Who you think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I wide, I long, I fat. I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. The real, he owe me 100 favors. I ain't petty player, we buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle, they still do their thing. My roof back, my money ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 lights. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm. We never cars, but we hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Real hard, whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he finish. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C. Gon' rap, run and tell them that. More cars, more clothes, more. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm. It's time to spend my thrills, custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week, them spinning steel. Talk about me, cause these scared to talk about me. It ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these around me, lot of around me going down in Dade County. Cost me 22, sat it on him 22, go for 22. Lil' mama super, she 22, she seen him 22. We in room 222. I touch like him. I got on him. In my rich off. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
Said I ain't got no friends on my blood to me. Spill it in your ear, if that's money. call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Forever, know me.
700,000 a phantom on a random. Buy the Birkin every time she throw a tantrum. My accountant on speed dial, I told her make the transfer. AI questions on cause I walk with all the answers. I pull up $1 million car, blue, blue, blue. I know some that slime, woo, woo, woo. Blueberry seats, perfect time, woo, woo, woo. The projects always showing love for me, hey. Whenever I'm in New York, me and Boogie like cousins. Gotta fire up a jet and take a trip out to London. My diamonds always hitting me in the Leante, always up to something.
Diamonds or baguettes, girl, just tell me if I'm heavy.
I came from the bottom, I came straight out of poverty.
I had to look around and see who's with me and not with me.
Tryna go and stake these billions on a long road.
If I tell you I love you, that ain't a lie. Until I make a couple million, I can't go home.
They won the championship, so I bought the two-tone. Bentley Coliseum riding with the roof
Kill
gone.
my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide, slide, slide. Just me and my bros keep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Just me and my bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Hold treat them like brothers.
It go rain on Maine.
Welcome to the party.
Only when I pray on those who pray for better wages. Bang, bang. Came from the same bloodline as Andres. And that other boy in a ready for whatever type of we catch next. Yay, never been afraid of no bruh. Two there's a matchup. I just came to make it all even cause the field uneven and we living in the last, bruh. A rebel, double devil in a Dodger hat. They out with people, we go hard for that. 1898 till we finish with that. Don't let her pretty face fool you, she gon' bang, bang. Home Maine.
Power to the people.
Bang, bang. Home Maine.
Power to the people.
Bang, bang. Home Maine.
Power to the people. Remember where the people find us crazy Filipinos.
I come from the same bloodliners. The same bloodliners. Those who took up the front line with all the hooks and katipunan una yun sa pag-kailanman. I am bum down the party ilan. Bring them on. What you thought this was? A little okie doke, a little whoop-de-whoop. Cool story, bro. This ain't no joking. This is overthrow. The recognition, the ignition, and the young control. And I already know one better than a bunch of these rats. I don't spend a bunch of time trying to convince you with that. Throw a little bit of wisdom, fill it back up again. It's like rain. Oh, man. Welcome to the party. I can't call nobody when these banks is trying to me. Rain, rain. Oh, man.
Power to the people.
Rain, rain. Oh, man.
Power to the people.
Rain, rain. Oh, man.
Power to the people. Remember where the people find us crazy Filipinos.
I come from the same bloodliners. The same bloodliners. Those who took up the front line with all the hooks and katipunan una yun sa pag-kailanman. I am bum down the party ilan. Bring them on. I heard they am in the now. In the streets and they hand me downs. Shower me in rubber when they crumble down. Yelling, bam, they listening now. In desperation, they'll do anything to keep with the crown. Boy, the cats will make a thunderous sound. They do what we doing to survive. Making money off of lives, whether suffering or children in the hood. They on the block and the system for the so they ain't tripping when we. I got that Los Angeles slang talk. California throw from the old block. Oldies and your Uncle Rex, see y'all rap while he was at your aunt's spot. Grimlock, I'm dumb rock, hip hop with a little bit of. My quick got a bunch of in it, homie with it. Remember.
We don't need no water.
I'm Brian. Anderson here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
And they could put themselves in a great position in this season series. They've won the first meeting, so a win tonight would assure them of at least a split.
Any win is important, especially when it's against a team in your conference. You know they want to win this one badly.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Edwards looking for an opening. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Here's DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
That is DeMar's spot, maybe the best mid-range shooter in the game.
From the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Puts the move on. There's the drive. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. The kick out to Paul. Back to Edwards. Thibault with the board.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And yep, it's good. DeRozan's got his second basket on the night.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
And Minnesota calls time here. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam. And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And Williams punches it home.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now Edwards. It's stolen by Thibault. The three from Ball. Offensive rebound. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. It's Vucevic, high post. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Gobert up top. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
And here's Thibault, guarded by Edwards. Back to Thibault. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Thibault. Clock at 4. It's Vucevic, high post. That one's wide left.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Passing skills on another level. Chris Paul feeds his shooters.
DeRozan for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. And he hits it to tie the game. Edwards has got 8 points.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
And Williams punches it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up to Portland. Fires the 3. Vucevic draws the double. Banked it in off the glass.
Solid play from Vuce in the paint, using his physical advantage to get to his shot.
Outside Paul. Thibault with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Paul into the lane. Ball with a steal. Thibault with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And it's DeRozan missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Thibault. Drives to the hoop. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game. Pass to Thibault. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. The Timberwolves trail. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McDaniels up top. No good. A bit long that time. The 3 from DeRozan. On target from range. DeRozan's got 12.
And it's a bonus whenever DeRozan connects from outside. This has to increase his confidence.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Trailblazers leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. Here's Murray. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Moses Brown. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate at North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
That free throw, no good. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Pass to Miller. Outside, Brown. Conley looking for an opening. And he lobs it up top. Simons with a steal. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And Brogdon caps off the break.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Miller. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Murray.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Good on the bucket. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead. Down low. It's stolen by Brogdon. And here come the Trailblazers again. Portland in transition.
Sharp's in his groove now. Don't let him get started.
Inside. And stolen by Murray. Here's Sharp. Hauled in by Brown.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Miller. And that one is hammered home.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Murray for three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Miller. Driving in. No good on the shot.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Conley up top. Still no points. Pass to Miller. And it's Portland with a rebound. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. Simon's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
And again, it's Portland with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Miller. Hauled in by Brown.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And stolen by Brown. Here's Conley. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
The track star DNA for Conley on full display in the open court.
And it's Simons penetrating. Misses from close range. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. No good on the free throw.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And he gets that one. Edwards got 10 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Miller pulls it in. Fires from deep. Edwards can't hit. Simons left side. There's the drive. Oh, wow!
He went oh my goodness!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Cutting his way to a shot. Simons working at full speed.
And that one good.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Here's Simons. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Turning into such a great score. Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Pass to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. And another basket for Minnesota.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Now here's Brown. Out to Simons. Again, Simons missing.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. 11 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Murray. Off target from the wing. And Minnesota calls time here. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Good decision to regather, talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Timeout called, the Blazers. Here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Check Lonzo.
Driving inside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
A sneaky move by DeRozan, catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
DeRozan hits them both. Minnesota with the ball. 19-point game. Up top, Edwards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. They push it up 4-on-3. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Ball surveys the floor.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Oh, he picked him clean. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Pass to Vucevic. And a nice finish on the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Paul. To the paint. Edwards.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Minnesota, trailing by 19. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Goes back up. Kicks it to DeRozan.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. 17-point game. Ball outside.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good. Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
BA, you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Pass to Moore. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Good D by Ball. DeRozan right side. With the fadeaway. Portland again missing. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Moore. The kick out to Edwards. Down low. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The three from Ball. Reed with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. 20 points for him. Outside Paul. Chalk up 2 there. Paul's got his second bucket on the night.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
Over to the wing. Here's Ball. Nice D from Reed.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
So for the Blazers, he's perfect from the line this time. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Simons. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
Outside McDaniels. Unable to get that one. Here's Sharp. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on. Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Conley. And he makes it on the layup.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
And here's Simons outside. Hauled in by Brown. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Brown. Can't get it to fall. There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd. Conley. And that one's good. Conley's got 8.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Sharp. Portland, no good that time either.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Sharp's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Shaden Sharp is solid from deep. You can't leave him that wide open.
Here's Conley. And so it's Portland looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Here's Conley. Pass to Brown. It's intercepted. Now the Blazers moving it up. And here's Simons outside. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Simons got 22 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. Here's Miller. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. Hauled in by Brown. Portland in total control. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
They kick it out to Murray. Crops in the three. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Brogdon from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Sharp, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Blocked! Pass to Brogdon for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Miller. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And Minnesota calls time here. Over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. There's Simons with a three. Brown inside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Edwards with it. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Moses Brown. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Greg.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances. So it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Minnesota calls timeout. And both free throws good for Edwards.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Portland in total control.
Just a little too aggressive. His fifth foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
Here's Brogdon. On the wing, Simons. It's blocked by Gobert.
An incredible defensive player. Gobert is always affecting shots.
Simons, that one's good. Simons has got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Anthony Simons. And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, B.A. Most likely a team would move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
He hits the second from the line.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Fires the three. Counted from distance. Edwards got 28.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable. And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And here's Edwards outside. Portland grabs the miss. Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
This is why you got to be excited about Sharp's future. He's so assertive on the offensive end.
Edwards fires from way outside. Rebounded by Brogdon.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And it's Simons missing. And the Timberwolves with possession here.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Simons.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharpe is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports, they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose.
Take a break up, leg it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I make it back to you to settle down.
I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one.
Yeah, I bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbor's nosy. They see a young walk in with his kids, they don't know who he is, they didn't know that he up. No chain or no rollie, I move around dolly and touch. Not cause I'm hard, but cause I got God. I heard that you blowing up fast, but I think it's better to slowly erupt. That money was burning a hole in my pocket, that burned a little hole in my. We walked in the function, they dog got the bump, and my dog got the rushing like Soviet pup. Roo, roo, nah, no. 2-6, we got loose screw. Turned like a Rubik's Cube. I don't really do the cameras. I be low in Los Angeles. You ain't never gonna see me. I might as well be in Canada. You ain't never gonna be me. It's best to stay in your parameters. You know they gon' GOAT me. I spell it out for you like fabulous. About to go put up on Riri. And that for the feature. Ben Franklin, no. You ain't gonna catch me in the type of places everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is for to carry a lot of dough. I had to pop the dive. The fence can't sit around and bone no more.
Take a break up, leg it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I make it back to you to settle down.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last game for the Timberwolves, they picked up the W against the Jazz. And that result, guys, was a real shock. Just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Edwards. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Porzingis with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Porzingis inside. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Holiday gets the bucket.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
The shot's good from Paul.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Moore.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Edwards, that's good.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Right side Tatum. For the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
All up top. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. For three, Edwards.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Tatum's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert the screen. Moore outside. Back to Edwards. It's intercepted. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Left side Tatum. Launches a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guy. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Outside, Porzingis. This one for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Now Edwards. He's got 10. Lets it go with a three. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Oh, Richard, the Celtics an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without foul.
Paul with the buckets.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 7.
That is just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And there's the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Jones. Back to Levine. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards with it. Lets the three fly. That one, no good. Here's Levine. It's good.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And White with the stuff.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, White. Lobs it up for Levine. It's stolen by Edwards. An even 3-on-3 break. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Puts up a deep three. Conley's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of it.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Down low. Miller, no luck. Celtics leading by 5. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. LaVine can't hit. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Miller. Another miss by Minnesota.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Counted good. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Out to Miller. Will it go? Miller with another miss.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
LaVine for 3. Again, LaVine missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Tries the spin move. What a move. Terrific spin move there. Miller's got his first points in this one.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Jones from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Miller. Rebound collected by LaVine. Celtics leading by 5. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Brown. Craig with it. Picked up by Brown. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Boston.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Minnesota calls timeout. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Shoots the three. Gobert pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout. Timberwolves trailed by 9. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them. A tough start to the season for them as he won't be available for them for quite some time. They're going to have to figure out how to do it without him, guys.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report... is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
1:51 left in the first half. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Back to Porzingis. Moore with the steal. Edwards fires from way outside. Another miss by Minnesota. Boston leading by 4. Here's Drummond. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
The three from Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ah, Tatum, an assassin.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And that one, good. Edwards got 24.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And they pick up 2. That's now 26 points for Anthony Edwards.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Holiday, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Tatum. Up top, Porzingis. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Edwards looking it over. From outside the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Tatum no good. Timberwolves trailed by 9. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Inside. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Left side, Tatum. Gets an open look and hits. Tatum's got 15.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Pass to Paul. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They're leading by 8. Connects from three-point range.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
Here's Edwards. Boston grabs the miss. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's stolen by Edwards. With the drive. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The open shot, Edwards. And too long on the shot. Celtics leading by 12. And taken away by Paul. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Caruso. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Second take. Now on the court is the Action Pass Ice Squad. He's on the way here. Again, that was the Action Pass Ice Squad.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Conley's shot is off. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 15-6 run. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Right side, Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spins. Conley inside the line. Converts after the nice spin.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself.
Hey, who got him?
Drummond a screen. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Miller. Nice D from Porzingis.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Back to Tatum. Down low. Here's Holiday. No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Over in the corner, Brown. Reed with it. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. Conley's shot is off. Celtics leading by 21. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Minnesota calls timeout. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Make some noise.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's White. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley scanning the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's White. No good off the front iron.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
To the inside. Puts up a 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 19. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And stolen by White. Pass to Craig. There's the triple. Rebounded by Moore. Timberwolves trail by 19. And here's Edwards from the arc. Craig pulls it in. From past the arc. And it's White missing. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Goes up from the top of the key. And he gets the jumper to drop. Edwards got 35 in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Jones. Gobert pulls it in.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Edwards can't hit.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And Jones has it in the corner. Back to White. Pass to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And the Timberwolves call time. And it's Paul with the ball for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. White, good. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Did you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
White goes in. Good on the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Timberwolves trailed by 21. Outside Edwards. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 39.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pulls up on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Celtics. And the Timberwolves call time. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics leading by 19 points. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Here's Caruso. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now Tatum fires from deep. Rebounded by Moore.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Minnesota has possession. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Paul. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Pass to Tatum. All sorts of time, and it's Boston with another.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Minnesota again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Holiday. In the corner. Tatum with it. Drummond a screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships. See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Holiday. Porzingis, that's a 2. And that's good for 2.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Full-fledged, I'm bringing it home. I'm bringing it home. You get it, spin webs and catch it. Best know. Took my oaths, the code of honor. I'm a soldier, dog. They hate to see me ballin', I can't hold them off. You should've took your chance, but that moment gone. Can't give a problem, no problems, cause my shoulder's strong. I was just speaking my piece, I was just breaking the mold. I am not taking defeat, cause I done been in it before. I get my enemy buckets, I know the victory's sweet.
Ain't no way I'ma rush it. Ain't going to 7, I sweet. On my bully, I'm on 10. On that court, I ain't got friends. Who is you, dog? I don't know. I don't break, I just bend. I be sliding in a groove. I don't teeter on no fence. I go stupid, I go dumb. Like I ain't got no sense. I feel like dollar. 0, 0, 0. You know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro. Trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Feel like dollar. 0, 0, 0. You know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro. Trust me, you don't.